Seriously, are Netflix, Disney Plus, Prime Video and Co raising the prices again? No way am I giving my cash to these people. If this has been you, we get it. But there's actually plenty of free streaming apps with which to get hours of entertainment. If you want to know the best of them, how to use them and the like, then let's go. Okay, now first up, one of the best free streaming platforms that we've found is Pluto TV. It's actually owned by Paramount and it's free to users in the UK, US and other countries too. And it actually has a pretty good content library. There's over 100 channels to explore, including live TV streaming. That's, where you hop on and off channels, just like the good old times on Sky and terrestrial TV. Either way, you can go also on demand and choose your content. You don't even need an account, you don't need to sign up or anything like that, so it's great for privacy as well. Now, there is some classics on here such as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, good old CSI, Mission Impossible, Police Interceptors, Come Down With Me, heck, there's even great TV like Anthony Bourdain, all for free. Now, just be wary that there is a lot, and I really mean a lot of ads. Now, next up, let's take a look at Freevee. This actually used to be called IMDb TV. You don't actually need to pay for an Amazon Prime account to pay for this channel, despite it being owned by Amazon, and you also won't need a subscription, but you will have to watch quite a few ads. However, the shows are actually good enough that it's worth it. Now, this is a big enough channel that it even has its own original shows, including Bosch Legacy, that's one of them, and other spin-offs of Prime shows, as well as other films with big names in, such as Escape Plan, Zookeeper, J.J. Abrams' Super 8, Get Out, Good Will Hunting, Jeepers Creepers, and TV shows such as Mad Men and Logan, Hell's Kitchen, and loads more. This is all really, really good stuff, at least in my view, and also supports most platforms like Apple TV, PS4, Google TV, and whatnot. So either way, there's a lot of ways to watch it. But admittedly, as you can see, the navigation isn't very user-friendly, and there could be quite a few more TV shows on there. Now, this one is a little arguably more off the beaten track. This is Canopy. Canopy is a free streaming platform that partners with universities as well as public libraries in bringing potential viewers films and series that you're able to watch on your TV, phone, tablet, or also online. So it's actually a little bit more restrictive to sign up to, but there's some really, really good stuff on there, including documentaries and classic cinema, indie and foreign films, or stuff that's more educational. And the best part is it's ad-free. There's thousands of on-demand films and shows here, plus unlimited access to the kids section on the platform, while you can also create and share or embed clips and playlists. However, you do have to use play credits to use watching content and whatnot. You can only stream a handful of these per month, not to mention that it also caters to a more specific audience. However, if you've got a library membership, this is definitely worth it. Now, this is another really great one that's available on the Rakuten TV app. Now, much like the other platforms, this one is available to enjoy free of charge, though of course with ads. The catalog of the free section on the Rakuten TV app, as you can see, is quite impressive. It has some recent and classic titles that are all divided up into categories in a very Netflix-ish kind of way. Now, on their smart TV app, you can also enjoy the platform without even needing to log in, whereas online, you'll at least need a Rakuten TV profile. You just have to log in or register, needless to say. Now, if you like it a lot, you can also switch to the paid version, which will set you back $4.99 per month after its free trial. You'll also get a number of free movies that you can watch whenever you like. However, just like with other channels like Sky and Virgin Media and Amazon Prime, etc., you'll have to pay extra to watch certain titles, hence it being pretty cheap. However, this is a fantastic price for a streaming subscription, so it could be worth it. While we're hardly spoiled for choice in the UK for entertainment and streaming, even for free, there's tons more options for streaming if you actually just use a VPN and set your location to the US. Now, we've actually already sorted a video on the capabilities of VPN and some of our favorites. That's definitely worth a watch, needless to say. Now, some of our US side favorites include Tubi, which has a very, very impressive streaming catalog, as you can see here, with hundreds of films, including comedies, actions, films. Pretty much every genre that you could probably think of is all there. Vudu also has a great collection of mostly films from the US. As you can see here, all you have to do is to view the two catalogs is to sign up for free, and then you just tap the options to view the relevant catalog. In addition, there's also plenty of other streaming channels for more specific content, such as Crunchyroll, which is available in the UK and offers a free tier in which you can actually watch certain anime shows and read mangas and whatnot. And better still, you don't need VPN for it. Now, there's also Zumo in addition to these. It's a similarly free service that allows content with ads with a US VPN. It's also fantastic and a brilliant alternative to the other channels that we've mentioned with VPN here.